one, but I think it's chapter 30. I think I skipped a chapter in preparation, and then we didn't play, and then I did it again today.
Something.
So we'll figure it out later. For now, we'll play. If you guys want to recap the map, I think you're all on this map, right? In the forest?
Yeah, with all the fucking spiders.
Yeah, so if you guys want to talk about that, I'm going to fetch my tea. I'm still listening, so go.
Well, I remember we mopped up the battle in the city, and we lost our commander, so we ended up having to choose a new caravan leader. And we competed with the cultist commander, basically, who wanted to run it, and we ended up putting forth Shannon, our new elvish ex-military commander, up to the front, and won democratically. So he's leading us now on the way back, and then we got jumped by a bunch of fucking spiders and shit, and these weird goopy guys who were stealing our horses, but I think we dealt with them all.
One of our horses is gone.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did lose some horses.
Just one.
Just one? Oh, okay. Did we get back the one? Yeah, there's one to the east as well.
That's the one.
That's the one?
Yeah, we said fuck it, it's gone.
Okay, I thought Bade lost horses as well.
Yeah, I thought one of them got eaten. Oh no, it didn't quite die yet.
Or maybe
I
that
thought
was
just
the
got
session
jumped
before.
before it died.
Yeah.
I think I wrote the outcome in the Discord.
All right.
I think 3 horses were injured and 3 people were killed.
And I think we probably lost more horses the battle before that. That's what I might be remembering.
Yeah, most likely. Like, the intent of the attackers was to steal the horses.
Yeah.
The Eder caps.
The Goop Man.
I mean, I guess you guys don't really know what they are. Just kind of a creature. I'm sure somebody has said the word Eder caps because they've done this route at some point.
Yeah,
but beyond that, if you guys don't know what that is,
did not know.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, because I asked her and she's like, "I've never seen creatures like these." I was like, "Oh, I'm creeped out." That was what I remember. No, I just actually rewatched that part before the session to remember what the hell's going on. But that's all that I remember.
I just remember spiders and killing things, and that was a long time ago.
So I remember that Dugan was 100% the hero of this, because there was not only one Dugan, but 2.
Oh, that's true.
And then a third for a very time. And we fought as a single cohesive, wonderful unit. But no, and bravely the real Dugan rushed forwards and got in the thick of things with her new wonderful whip.
I think Dugan doubled herself.
Yes. And I remember that I was really shocked at how badly I got beaten up. I was like, wait.
Yeah, because they didn't get one-shotted.
I think before I got lay on hands did by Calyx, which I definitely didn't put in here.
I am missing 20 points of my lay on hand.
Oh.
Yeah, and totally forgot to actually put that into my. Where I got lay on hands did, I got down to 6 health.
I don't remember if I gave them all to you or if we cured disease or anything, but I'm missing 20 points.
You did try to drink some venom, so maybe you cured your own disease. I don't know how that works.
It doesn't work on poison status. It's like if you get
What? I thought it did.
No, not on the poison status.
Oh.
But it works on other random shit that people can infest you with. I think it removes lycanthropy and stuff like that.
Whoa. That's fucking weird.
But also, I'm immune to disease anyways.
Oh, it's disease. Yeah, it's disease and poison. That. Yeah, I thought it's like a little cleanse. But yeah, your paladins are immune to that shit anyways.
Oops.
Right on. Well, yeah. Where it left off.
I'm just gonna run to the bathroom quick.
Gibber.
So we're just gonna do a short little session tonight. See how far we get. The caravan moving. But I think it ended with this horse kind of like neighing and trotting and being afraid. And everybody was pretty tentative about chasing it.
Yeah, I failed my animal handling.
We chased it a little bit and then we gave up.
I think Shannon
Good
was gonna
one.
handle it.
Fair enough. So I'll let you guys start taking action, I guess.
We
Maybe
decided
probably-
we were handling it or not?
I think you said that you trusted it would come back, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
'Cause you're a ranger, and I don't know much about horses.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't know if I have the knowledge that it comes back, but I think we just cut it off as a lost cause since it was running into dangerous territory.
Yeah, because I chased it into the forest for, well, I feel like
We
70
were, like,
feet
hearing
and
shit, weren't
couldn't
we?
get it. Yeah, like I don't want to go
That
around
does
the forest. It's a
not
bit
sound
creepy.
like what I would do. I would absolutely the forest, or at least start to before realizing that no one was behind me.
I would I might be more fearful than you.
But after realizing no one was behind me, I would just like start whistling, being like, "Oh yeah, everything's clear over here, all safe," and then turn back around.
so
So yeah, it's up to you,
I mean-
Shannon. If it's a write-off, it's a write-off.
So what?
whose horse was it?
We're talking about the horse that ran off.
I think it was one of the front horses.
It
Maybe
was
the one by
Delry's
the burning
horse.
fighter.
I think it was a Delry's horse.
Yeah, I'm thinking
That
it might have been as well from there. Yeah.
I believe
That's
so.
why I chased it.
Xavius. So Aldelri is going to prompt you to retrieve her horse.
Again.
I love those animals.
The entire group?
I mean, she hired him specifically.
Oh.
Okay. I want
And
to...
if nobody else is going to go and do it, she's not going to let her, like, 100 gold horse wander into the woods.
Alright, so I chased it down. I failed. I came back. She's like, go get it. I was like, alright, Shannon, can you help me? I don't have a way with animals.
So I would like to, Chief, mount up and then start following as well.
Does the whole caravan have any, like, guards aside from us?
No, I mean, the pole is here. And the cultists are further back. There's another guard way in the back with Calyx.
Like, do we all just want to leave this whole caravan to look for the horse, or do we want to send, like, our
The
group?
horse is right there. It's 100 feet. You guys can pretty much see it.
I thought it was,
I think just the two of us should be okay, and we could call for help if we need. I'm gonna leave the illusionary copy of me behind, and it is going to stay exactly 100 feet away. And if I need to, I will say things to you using it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I changed its stats and stuff. I don't know if you're looking at it now or recalling it from before, but it's
It
slightly
has a
different.
health bar now.
It has what?
Health bar. Before you just hid that from us.
Oh no, I'm talking about the ring itself. I changed the stats on it. I don't know what I did to the token.
Oh, I did not see that. Okay.
It's different. I modified it ever so slightly, just to make it
Okay.
make more sense. Because it was a beta item when you got it first, and then so now it's good. Anyways,
Okay.
Alright, it's just over
yeah.
there, Dugan.
you guys can see the horse. It's like, and it's just like kind of jumping around and like still spooked as it kind of
Okay.
flutters in the woods here.
I'd like to dash towards it, and then try to reach out my hand and offer it a little bit of my rations to calm it down.
So you dash over to it and you puff out the rations. The horse is like still. So give me an animal handling with advantage, but be like 14.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So the horse like starts subsiding, and so you can get over to it and like start feeding it. And
Uh,
you realize the area around you is quite covered in web.
So I'm gonna whisper softly to it, be like, shh, 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 shh. It's okay, it's okay. But I'm gonna try to grab its reins and its girdle and just like begin leading it back
Alright,
the
so
way that we came.
give me one more animal handling. Okay, so it pretty much comes, and then like one back foot is kind of caught in the web bush that it's backed into. So it starts like kind of freaking out a little bit, but it's pretty much coming with you, but it's stuck.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use the illusion to say, I need someone that can actually mount a horse.
Alright, so via the illusions then, who was with it? Shinon and Tolsmer?
Actually, is it 100? Oh no, it needs to be much closer to me. I'm sorry, 100 feet away. That was my fault for jumping forwards that much.
Oh no, I dragged you forward a bit, so we'll just move the thing with you.
Yeah, 100 feet away puts it right there. So, yeah.
Right.
So maybe Shinon, or I could actually just speak to Xavius because he's right there.
Hello.
But I'm a little bit too short to mount this horse, and I think we need to free its leg before we can keep moving, or we can move it out of here.
Sorry, what does mounting have to do with freeing its leg?
Leading it out of here. It seems very.
Cut its leg out. Chop.
Well, I would like to trim the webs away from its leg, but it's going to kick and it's going to try to book it.
I suppose
It's a
it would.
horse.
Yeah, I could burn up the web, but that probably wouldn't be good.
Please, horses do not like fire.
That's true. That's
So
very
you guys
true.
kind of glance around as you're like dealing with the horse, and you notice the area around you is kind of scattered with different objects and things from the victims, it would seem.
Yeah.
And dead
I
animals
really
is
don't
what
like
I see.
this place.
Is
This
that-
is why I didn't pursue the horse. God damn it.
Kind of just like strewn about, like people just been dragged back here and wrapped up, and like possessions are just kind of about.
I say, you know what? Maybe I jump on the horse, burn the web, and it runs towards the camp, and maybe everything will be fine.
All right, maybe you give me an animal handling over 15
Oh, to jump on the horse?
and do all that.
Oh, no. I was half joking, half being like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. It'll be
All
fine.
right, so as you glance at the horse, it's kind of like regarding Dugan, and it's not really freaking out too much, like as Dugan has its head and it's like down a little bit, but it's still kind of like rocking a little bit because its back leg is stuck. So it's not like bucking full on, but it's like like back and forth. It's your call.
Yeah. Is there anything you can do to help me with this one? I don't know.
If you just if you mount the horse while I'm calming it down, keep stroking its mane gently, then I will try to free it. Is it possible by giving these type of things that I could be using the help action on Xavius, and then after he has the horse calmed, we can try to cut the web away from its leg?
Yeah, of course. Help action, Xavius, advantage on animal handling if you want to jump it.
Okay.
So just mount it, please. Please just mount.
Oh, you're not burning the cobweb yet.
Not yet.
All right. There's
15.
Oh,
good
yay.
job. There you
Didn't
go.
even
You hop
need
up.
you.
Okay. So
That's what I would have otherwise.
now that he's on it, I would like to slowly cut the webs away from short sword.
All right.
But crease me the fuck out. I don't know. I still think we could burn it. Things know when you fuck with their webs.
So you're slicing the web with your sword? Alright.
So like, if you could picture the horse's leg, I would like to slice like a good 6 to 10 inches away from its leg to just swath of web.
Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, can you attack web? How does web work?
Yeah, you
I'm
can
just
you
thinking
can
that-
break it with slashing weapons.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
If it counts as the same as a net.
yeah, we're just gonna make it like the same as a web net or the web spell. I think that was more what I was leaning towards.
Yeah.
It's like a sticky goo, like a glue, more
Okay.
or less.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
dies
you
to
can cut the
fire.
web spell. You also cut
Or,
You can? Oh, nice.
okay.
it.
Yeah, so cut it.
As well.
That's
Okay.
what I thought.
Makes
Do I need
sense.
to make an attack on it?
Yeah. Give me, but you have proficiency, so give me a targeting of like 8. Don't fuck up. And he cuts him a suit. Alright, so the horse is free. You guys are free, and it's seeming much calmer now that it's being handled, not violently. So, what do you guys want to do?
I would like to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna keep watching behind us because I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
Alright, you guys get back to the caravan. No issues. As you're coming out of the woods, Eldalre is quite happy to see her horse recovered. And the caravan is still quite shaken from the attack. But they're starting to put themselves back together and roll forward out of this crowded area.
Nice. Yeah, let's get the
I
hell
have been
out of here.
doing like a head count as they were doing this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, seeing who's still alive and who's hurt. People need
Yeah.
medical attention and shit.
Did anybody of note die?
No. I mean, civilians who were with the caravan unfortunately got taken down. I don't even think...
Who was this guy that was on the left?
The pole?
The pole?
Wait,
Oh,
that's
he was
this other
here.
guy. Who's
That's just some dude who died.
Oh.
We can say he's maybe like Ekrenes? Jesus, I can't pronounce my own fucking clothes.
I
Delry?
swear there was like a
Arch-
guy that I was
Acrony.
just like at the start that I was like, everybody be careful, and the guy like completely disregarded everything.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
it's this guy. Cool.
Okay.
He's one of the
Oh,
other guys.
Okay.
He's okay. Well, he was like, "What? I don't see it," and then he got
Oh my
jumped.
God, I freaking hate. God, if I could
I'd
just
like to
flag
think
his
that
death.
I chewed him out a little bit as they were.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I had murder hobo the pole.
You want to murder Hobo the Pole?
Like nobody else in this caravan do I want to just like not wake up.
So I'm just kind of gathering everyone of note so that we can move to the next map. So you guys tell me what you want to do with this area as you see it, because I'm gonna leave it soon.
Are there any caravans behind us, or were we in the rear?
You guys are pretty much in the front.
Okay, so I would like to wait behind and lead everyone else through. Eye out for more spiders that might jump out, and I would like to ask if like one of the other guards, maybe the pole actually, will join me.
Okay. So want to give like a persuasion?
Uh,
Pole's a little rattled these days.
okay. Hey, Mr. Big Pole there. Would you like to stay here and guard the path with me and make sure that this kind of an ambush doesn't happen to any of the other good folk behind us?
All right. So give him a roll. But
Uh,
his disposition
persuasion?
is, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Oh yeah, okay. He's quite receptive to your idea. Of course. Short one. I shall accompany you. And so you guys guard the path as people move
Okay.
past. And we're gonna take these guys regardless. Oops. Okay. Control copy. And so, if there's not more to be done on this field, the caravan starts wrapping up and moving forward, and Dugan and the pole remain steadfast in the back. And as the caravan rolls past, they see no more signs of spiders.
Good.
Just webs pretty much all over this area as you guys creep past. You know, now that you're more aware of it, you start to see them more. I don't know if you can see this. Yep, there it is.
The webs are alive! I should find
Things like
at
that
it.
are everywhere.
I don't
Maybe
like
on the field here. I think I stuck a tiny little spider in at the beginning of the map.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anybody was super fucking perceptive. I forget where I put him though. Now I can't even find him, so.
From now on,
Anyway.
playing this game at like, super zoomed in.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I put a lot of like weird things in here, and if I put something on the map, I did it for a reason generally. I put a lot of time into my maps versus my actual characters. I tend to just build the character's backstory quickly as I'm like thinking about it and doing other things. But then I spend a lot of time actually making the maps for you guys.
Oh my god, it's a town!
Yeah, so
Daggerford!
the next day goes well, and then you guys reach Daggerford.
Yay!
I guess a day and a half travel later. So this is about 2/3
A day
through
and a
the
half.
trip
So
now?
refresh on health.
Yeah, so you guys can be long rested. The caravan
Oh,
rolls
no,
up,
you missed
and
me.
it's all looking. Everyone is looking pretty haggard from the journeys between the two towns. Those two pretty intense battles. And so the caravan agrees that they're going to spend 2 days in Daggerford.
2 days. Alright.
So, you guys are here now.
Except for me.
How far did you travel? So you guys are going to get paid as well, because some of the caravanniers are taking off.
Oh.
Bade is going to stay here, as his wagon was destroyed.
Ah.
Poor Bade.
And you guys are going to gain a new merchant. And let's see how
They
far
gonna
you've
say
actually
goodbye?
traveled. Yeah. Wait, let me look at the book. How long is the actual travel? Yeah, you guys can say goodbyes to Bade as he's like packing up his things. You can see him like kind of looking solemn because he's pretty sober these days.
This is when the actual depression kicks in.
Yeah, he turns to Dugan and you know, Dugan's his guard, right?
Yes.
Okay. Per 10 day. How many 10 days are we on the road? What's a 10 day?
10 days.
10 days? Okay, that makes sense.
Ha
Get off my back. This whole section of the book is in such a weird order. I should just be highlighting this PDF, but I didn't. I'm looking for like a specific piece of information, like how long did it say the entire trip was?
I don't know.
So we'll say it took 10 days to get to this point.
40 days. Holy
Yeah.
shit. We've been on the
You
road
guys
for
been
a
traveling
long time.
pretty far and hard, but you're almost done. Getting close to Waterdeep now. So
God, I'm really
You
worried about
guys-
Talus.
Dugan will receive 20 gold for his services to Bade.
Okay, and I had the lowest rate, right? Of all of
Yeah.
us.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
And Troy will get 40 gold. Anybody else who's a
Oh.
bodyguard gets 40 gold. And I think everybody got like high
Yeah,
except
pretty good.
Dugan, right?
I
There's
think
3
Alex
levels.
got the highest level.
Dugan wanted to get paid in booze.
Where
Yes.
did I write that down?
Don't I get paid the most because I'm the boss?
Ah, you are
You
new.
are new, and you do get paid a good amount. So we'll give you 12 for your services within, like, because you've only been with the caravan for like 4 days.
40 days.
4 days.
Oh, I thought you said 10 days.
Yeah, everybody else had. You just joined, motherfucker.
Oh, the whole thing. I thought you meant this last leg.
Oh no, the last leg was like 4 days since you joined.
Oh yeah, I think it's been like 10 sessions on the road, hasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's been a long time on the road. Like every
1/3 of the entire
square on
campaign.
this map is 1 day in the
Holy
travel
shit.
time that I made. So if we can map it out actually for how long we started.
That's sweet. That's
So yeah, 20 days to Daggerford. So I'm even giving you guys a bonus. It was actually only 10 days.
Fucking A.
I guess we did get a few delays.
We'll call it hazard
exactly.
pay.
Exactly. They've been quite impressed by your performances, so I'll stick with what I paid you. And so yeah, I guess I don't think Avola was bodyguard.
Yeah, she
I
was.
was. But
You were? Okay. All right. Cool.
Zachrony, right?
Yeah. All right. So actually, yeah, let's reduce that to 3 weeks of pay. We'll give you an extra week for the hazards.
Okay. What are we revising
So
the goal to?
30 gold for everyone except Dugan, who gets 15, and you guys can spend that as you will at the town.
Okay, well, thank you, Adelry. Is Adelry stopping here too?
Yeah, of course.
I
The
mean,
whole
like-
caravan will wait for 2 days.
Oh, I
before
didn't mean
departing.
wait. I mean like disembark. Everybody else is
Oh.
continuing on except for Bade.
Bade is continuing, or is not continuing. Everybody else is, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think Nefesto is going to stay as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Mephisto would stay.
Yeah, he's coming to Daggerford.
So I see you've chosen to copy paste flowers instead of Savius.
Have I? Ah.
Much
Interesting
better
choice.
choice.
There was a reason.
I was on a
Everything
horse.
has a reason.
Oh, yes, here you are. On the horse.
Oh, and this would have dissipated, unfortunately. As
Alright.
much as I wish I could keep the duplicate of me around, it only lasts 10 minutes.
So you guys can do what you'd like in the town. I'm going to pull up a Wikipedia of the town because I meant to be prepared yesterday, but I worked a lot. So I got home today and prepared as much as I could, but I didn't get a chance to read about Daggerford.
Well, now that I have like a good amount of money, I'd like to go find the poorest neighborhood of town.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's the shanties. That sounds like the poor neighborhood.
Yeah, let's just look at the map and decide. The shanties? Oh yeah, did I put the legend on here? No, I covered it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, the shanties.
Okay. I'd like to find. Actually, I'd like to first make sure that I'm not being followed by any of our party members.
Okay. I want to roll stealth then, I guess. To
Okay.
ensure that you're getting away. Okay. Adequate, definitely. So the rest of the people are all caught up with saying goodbye, or at least deciding the payments with their merchants.
Okay. I'd like to find the poorest, least well-dressed children.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's
man,
do
I
a
thought you were
perception
gonna say
roll.
least dressed children.
Least, yeah, like the ones that don't have nice clothing.
The ones who are the most naked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you find some reasonably poor children.
Okay. How many reasonably poor children do I find?
The things. One, just one.
Okay. I'll give him 5 gold.
Okay.
And
His
I'll say-
eyes like light up.
And I'd like to tell him, like, please go buy your friends some bread. I know how rough it can be.
Okay.
And then I'll just try to find a room in the inn, and that's the end for me.
Okay, so he like takes it, he's like, thanks, and then he just kind of runs off.
Okay, good.
Alright, anyone else want to do things in town? Move about?
What kind of stores are there?
It's got a relatively decent selection. It's not as big as the towns that you've been into in the past. So as you move towards Daggerford, you notice that it's got a wall around the outside, and it looks not human in its foundations.
I'll join you.
But as you
in
move into the
shops.
town, it does look like it's a full human settlement.
I fit in well with humans.
I'm in disguise still, right?
In the sky?
Disguise.
Oh yeah.
Vola in the
yeah.
sky.
I imagine that you reset yourself each evening in the camp and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay. I want to go to like someone who would sell like clothing and disguise and stuff.
Okay.
See what new things I can get.
So as you get into the town, you're kind of like you look around and you realize it's not going to have nearly as nice a selection as either of the cities that you've been to in the past for that particular want.
Okay.
I mean, it's a walled town in kind of the heartland, so it's going to have more like militaristic equipment and things like that. Fanciful disguises are not so much sought after here.
All right. Then I will just join up with Xavius because I don't know where else I want to go.
Cool. Well, I followed you to the markets. I need to find 38 gold worth of spell components to try to master this this cool thing that I got from what's his face? Oh, damn it. Castan. Yes. Yeah, I need to find like spell components. Basically. I just need to spend 38 gold on spell components.
Okay. What kind of components?
It's intentionally vague.
Materials, experiment, spell to master it, as well as fighting. Need to record it. Oh yeah, the bottles of inks, and then I don't know.
And like basically I have to practice it until I master it. So
yeah.
like whatever the spell would, I don't know. It's kind of just RP fluff if we want to figure out what it is, but I gotta go find whatever that is if it's here.
Yeah, that's fair. And do you have the money for it?
Yes, after getting paid, I have plenty of gold.
All right, then you get it.
Yeah.
And we'll say at only 10% inflation. I mean, I guess you only want whatever amount of it, so we'll just get the amount that you want.
Okay. Yeah, because I believe I looted 12 gold worth of components last time I tried, so to break the difference, I need 38.
Okay,
So I'll
so
spend 38.
I guess here's what I'm gonna do for you. Do you want to haggle?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah, well,
so at the 38 mark, since we don't know what it is, we'll say you roll a d20, and over 10, you get a good deal. Under 10, you lose deal. And based on how badly that is, we'll make deal.
All right.
It
All right,
won't be
I'll
like
roll
more
my
than 5
d20
gold.
from the standpoint of I'm used to just buying the stuff in cities, so I look around and be like, I don't know how legit all this is, and I'm sure you don't normally get wizards as clientele here. I must be a valued customer.
Oh, I mean, he's kind of taken aback by, you know, your eye for what he's telling you. He's like, oh, I do put up a bit of a premium, but I can tell that you'll be a good customer. So he's happy to lower the price by 3 gold.
3 gold.
Yes.
Have yourself a deal, sir.
All right.
I'm here to spend a lot.
He's quite happy to do business with you. So you got all your components for 3 less.
Excellent.
Alright, I'm going to the washroom. So sorry, guys. Be right back. You guys can figure out what you want, equipment-wise. Just like, you can buy pretty much anything simple here. So.
Health potions?
Yeah, we can get some health potions. Yeah, right back.
You know.
Yeah, I just basically spent Adelri's payment. Like, yes, but it's going to be so worth it. Now I just need to spend 2 hours in the inn. I'll probably turn in early to do that, or maybe I can do it over the course of a rest. No, I don't think I can. So yeah, I'll bum around with you guys and then turn in 2 hours early for the night.
Hey, I just realized I'm still carrying around Langtodrosa's head.
Yeah, is this a big like bulge in like your backpack? Every time you open it, it's just like, bleh.
It's like rotten and there's flies.
You're gonna mount that on a wall someday. We need to get like some magical bags so you can hide away all your heads. That's
I just needed the one. I just wanted revenge.
Oh, no, I understand that. That's fair. But like, it's gotta be rotting in there, right?
And-
Did you do anything? Actually, there's gotta be. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be ways to stop it from rotting. Can you imagine, like, if we got like arrested for some misdemeanor because something a trickster in our party did, and they searched you and found a dude's head? Not even an animal's head. It's just that's a person's head.
This could go so bad.
This could go so badly.
My
Holy
revenge was going so well until I got arrested for intoxication.
shit. They found the head. Damn it, why did you pee in public?
And then pee in public in a street.
Damn. Does anybody else want to do anything in the town? Hit up the old.
I'm back. Sorry.
So unless anybody else wants to do stuff, I'm probably just gonna try to get a room at the inn and work on transcribing this spell.
Fair enough. I mean, you guys see the cultists kind of gathering around and going into the city as well.
Can we
Yeah,
follow
no.
them?
There you
Yeah.
go.
They're in there.
I would like
What?
to like sneak around, follow them.
Okay.
Oh,
So you're a
not
pretty
have-
obvious thing in the city.
I'm the what?
You're a pretty obvious creature in the city. So like, are you skulking? It's like in the day. Or are you just kind of like,
You look fancy.
yeah.
Oh shit.
This is a Dugan task, but
yeah.
you know,
Nick,
I will.
uh,
Avola, there's
speaking
no
of duty
reason to.
tasks, I forgot to say that I gave my riding cloak and my filthy costume or disguise to the child. I realized after I went to get tea that I forgot the reason why I was looking for a kid that didn't have clothes was to give him gold and my
Close.
disguise.
Okay.
Sorry.
I would say though, Avola, you are a charismatic young lady, and I don't think it's that unusual to be near the cultists in this instance, especially because we were traveling with them for almost 10 days.
So you want me to like go and charm them into hanging out?
Well,
I mean,
if that's your
maybe ask
fancy.
if they want to have a drink. Yeah.
I just would say it would be
Wait,
not
what?
outrageous to assume that would be okay, as opposed to the last time we've seen them in the other city where, you know, maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Okay. Well, how about I just pretend to shop nearby them. Keep an eye on them.
Yeah, nothing wrong with hanging around the armed guards that we've traveled with for so long, these strapping young lads.
Okay.
Oh my god, you brought mushrooms! What the fuck?
Did I?
Why?
Where?
Why is there mushrooms?
Oh my god, I did not mean to
Get
do
these
that.
mushrooms out of here!
Don't know how I got there.
Sure, mister
You're
puts
going-
all that
you're going
care
crazy, my
into
friend.
his map, everything for a reason.
Nick did say he leaves things on his maps that always mean stuff.
Damn
They weren't there
mushrooms.
before, so.
No.
He just wants us to have a healthy fear.
No!
Yeah, that's fair. This is all in choice mind.
It could be.
Alright, so the cultists are here. They went to the drill field and they have their wagons kind of pulled up, and there's like
Oh, they're not in the
an
town.
area for them in an inn.
Oh, they're in the
yeah.
town. Look at that. Oh, they're in
Yeah,
the poor
so-
district.
So they went over to that area. The regular merchants went and found people in this area to put up with.
Nice.
So we'll put the regular merchants in that area with their stuff.
I guess I'll
So-
hang with Ebola since I just gave that suggestion. I'll find my inn later.
Nick, did I notice the merchants walking past?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no, you're over there, so you did not. Sorry, you went into the town, like
Yeah, I'm in the
at the
shanty.
front
That
of
went...
the
Yeah.
group.
Okay. Sorry, just making sure.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot where you were.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I saw
would-
another token.
Yep, I was here by the shanties.
I don't need all these cultists, but all right. So all the guards, you guys know. I guess Calix is sticking with his man. and Shinan, you
I'm
are
gonna say
starting in
I'm
the
at some
marketplace.
inn, getting
All right,
some
so
meat.
we'll say that this here is an inn. This 13 building. It's the
Lots
nicest one in town.
my wolf.
And then there's another one over here. We'll say that like this 34 is another inn. The cultists have their wagons kind of camped out here with some guards. Okay, so whatever you guys want to do, if you guys are going straight to the inn for the evening, you get a room for 2 gold at this nice one, or you can go to the one that the cultists are at for cheaper.
The cultists, do they like see me lurking around?
Are you being inconspicuous? What are you doing?
I'm pretending to like look in shop windows and look at items, like browsing.
Okay. Then give me what's performance? Yeah. Okay, so you're cool. You're very subtle, and you're moving about, and you know maybe they throw you a glance, but you're so like part of the native scene that they just kind of pass you by. You managed to like pull down your nice fancy hood, and you know took out something from your hair, so you look a lot more subtle.
Okay.
I'm always imagining you like super fancy with like dresses on and stuff.
Not
So,
always.
like-
Just I thought we were going into a fancy town earlier, so I dressed fancy, and then it said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say fancy."
That's fair.
Because normally I dress like my original picture, but
Yeah, so I'm saying you like maybe you pulled a robe over your nice fancy shoulders and like put your hair down a little bit, so you're just kind of like super subtle and blending
Sure.
in,
sounds great.
Like Jasmine at the market.
basically. And so Xadius is there with you. Are you sticking close by? Are you being part of this ploy?
Yeah, I'm just hanging with her. I'll be her +1 for now.
All right,
Nobody
Then
should
give me,
wander the city alone.
a performance as well then.
Oh damn, my performance is actually not bad.
Nice. Oh, okay. So you guys are just like, you know, townsfolk, you know, at home in the city. They barely notice you as you're like moving about people and tossing them very subtle glances. So, what do you guys want to gain from this? I mean, you see them talking amongst themselves.
I guess
You
it'd be
see,
nice
like,
to overhear something. We're
some
just kind of like
additional-
being near them to see, just get more general, like just in case they do something, we're around to know about it.
All right, so give me a quick perception roll. One of you guys can do it with advantage.
What's your perception
Yes.
like? I guess we're both kind of percepting, but
My
who's higher?
perception is not. Nope. You do it.
I got a +1.
Mine's a +1
All right, you can do the honors.
with advantage.
I guess we're both doing it.
Whoever wants to do it, yeah. You guys can both just try then.
Why don't we just each roll one? And
I was
then-
giving the better one
Okay.
an advantage, but if you're both the same, then just try it together.
Yeah.
Wait
my
a second.
God.
It's perception. Yes.
Perception. Much better than mine.
See?
Okay.
Much better than mine. I was
So Xadius is like trying to look, but then he kind of gets distracted by things that he was, you know, pretending to look at. Then he's like, "Oh, that could be cool. I could use that as a spell component." And then he kind of like loses his focus. But Avola, on point, because she doesn't care about spell components, notices that there seems to be several additional cultists now talking to them that you guys don't recognize from the caravan ride up until this point.
Can I
Cool.
hear what they're saying?
No, it's quite a distance. If you want to get closer,
I
we can
kind
go
of.
with another performance.
well.
I'm giving you
wait,
guys like a subtle, like a safe distance right now.
I-
But you're also in a courtyard, so
I could send Tobias to a nearby rooftop.
Do that.
All right, I'm
so
gonna.
we'll say that they're probably like 30 or 40 feet from you guys across the way, and you guys are at the front of a shop here.
You should make Tobias peck the ground around here looking for like seeds or something.
Oh, he's a hawk. They hunt rodents. They wouldn't just be
Okay.
pigeons. I'll he might perch on a high place to scout to look for something like that to eat, but he wouldn't go pecking. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll send him to like a nearby rooftop or or column.
Let's say that there's like
whatever
a
it's
post
gonna-
or something, yeah, nearby.
and I'll just kind of like stare into the wall near you, and I'll be like, hold me for a sec, and my senses will just disappear, and I'll see and hear through Tobias.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Yeah. Okay.
So give me a perception roll for Tobias, I guess. See how he
Alright.
does. He's gonna have to get a high one. I know he's got excellent advantage in this,
Yeah,
but
he's
also a
got
bird.
really good. He's got advantage on sight, but for hearing, I'll just use his regular perception, which is still better than mine. Oh God, even Tobias likes spell components today.
So Tobias is unable to really catch the words consistently. Like they're talking amongst themselves, and then the horse is kind of like neigh, and you really don't hear much of any. It's just mumbled words.
All right, I'll break the link and be like, I think I missed it. Sorry, not on my game today.
What are these places here?
These are just
What-
shops. We'll say they're just random shops. So
And
this is like a wagon shop, and then these are other ones.
these ones are closer to these guys.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna go
I'm
there.
putting them like in the center of the thing, but they're basically in this corner, and you guys are across the way.
I'm window shopping.
All right, I will continue to attend you.
In fact,
We're moving in
Look at
closer. All right.
look at this.
All right.
Oh yeah.
If they see us, whatever. We'll be like,
Ah!
oh hey, didn't it? Oh
I
my
made us
God.
tiny.
Ah, that's perfect. Even
Hey, what am I
Dugan.
doing there?
You got shrunk too.
Oh, okay.
Everyone got shrunk by the gravity of my power.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. By being shrunk, I was like, hey, I thought I was stuck with some ragtag kids over here.
Oh my goodness, Dugan, you're like a skull.
Ah!
Yeah.
Turn that shit off.
It's just a skull.
What are you?
I would like to say that I am an elite level hobbit.
Oh shit! Yeah, you are too high level for us to fight.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, Avola and I head over to a shop that is closer. I assume for odds at getting a better vantage point.
Yes.
Tobias having failed. Well, I guess me through Tobias failing. Yeah,
You fail.
I did. First the horse, now I don't know. I haven't really been doing well lately, aside from
Man.
fight.
This one guy's dot is appropriately sized. Everyone else's is fucking monstrous.
That is fucked up. That's
So,
really
can I
weird.
overhear them now?
Alright, so give me another perception roll. And a performance, actually, to get over here safely.
Alright,
Okay, so you kind of cut up, and you see like one person glance over towards you as you're like walking, and you kind of like veer quickly into this building.
But we're not like overly. We're not trying to be stealthy so much as just trying to.
Whoa!
Like be subtle. Yeah,
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
I'm trying to move him, and then I caught the edge of it because I'm so zoomed out. Zoom in here.
He got angry and he just swolled up.
All right, so I'm saying your performance wasn't good enough to get close.
Okay.
So instead of getting
That's
caught, it wasn't poor enough to get caught, but you kind of veered into this building.
All right. Well, we know there's more of them now. We don't recognize. They must be meeting up with more of their ilk in here, but I wish we can find out why. This is getting dicey.
So
Maybe we should
Um.
just go talk to them. Be chummy.
Oh god. Okay. Let's do this.
Maybe we'll be okay. That's what you're better at. I'm okay
No.
at it too. You have
Well,
you have
I'm
charisma.
good. I can't even turn around.
Yeah, you're just like that nervous. Yeah, like let's just do
I
the classic. Oh, didn't expect to see you here. You know, just like in those classic rom-com tomes.
I won't turn around.
Are you so small?
We'll just saunter on out of this town. Notice them. I'm sure one of them we might recognize. Some of them we recognize. Maybe one of them we even like killed the guy next to you at one point and be like, "Oh, hey."
So as you're
Semi-rapport.
walking over, not attempting to make any stealthy or subtle maneuvers, you do see them turn and regard you, and one guy points out, he's like, "Hey, that's them from the caravan." And so you see one guy kind of subtly step around this guy as the leader that you guys have come to know steps forward.
Oh, that's the
and
leader there.
Yells at you guys.
Yells at us. I'll just kind of cordially wave my hand, like, "Oh, hi." Yeah, what
yeah,
did he yell at us?
We don't need you around here. You can go back to your merchants and go about your business.
What? What? No, we're just wandering the town, doing our business. What are you talking about? Back to our business? You don't own this town.
Yeah, but we're not fans of you.
Why not?
And keep your distance from us while we're in this town.
I recall we fought side by side against the undead. Not friends. We have a couple more 10 days together as allies. Your words worry me, sir.
He just snorts at that, but you can see him taken aback a little bit by your kind nature. So want to give him persuasion?
Sure. Oh god.
So you can see it kind of hit home, and Buddy's like, "No, we don't need any more attention from the likes of you. Go about your business with the merchants and leave us be."
Hi. Well, is there anything you'd like to say, Vola, before? I'm kind of taken aback at how assholey they are. I just kind of scratch my head and be like, "Oh, wow. I'm not used to people hating on me like that." To myself. Lydia?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, she's muted. Lydia, no!
She typed AFK.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you guys didn't really have any direct confrontations with them.
Yeah, outside of
than,
in battle, where
Yeah.
I think I saved one of them.
That's
okay.
true. I was basing it just off the election, but you were more of a behind the scenes person for that too.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Well, no,
It's
that didn't go well on 3 accounts. We're like, okay, maybe we should just get out of here. We got some information, so let's head back to the group. Get a room in the tavern.
But yeah, this has basically been their disposition the entire caravan ride. So just seeing you
Yeah.
again, having coming near them is they've always been like this, even when you were on the road.
Oh yeah, not surprised at all.
Okay.
There's that.
I'm just trying to make sure. I'm wait, am I off the mark here? If I'm
No.
making them assholes? But no.
No. Especially with a persuasion roll like that, I am comfortable with this.
They've been dicks the whole time. They killed my best friend.
They did.
That's true.
They're assholes.
Fucking assholes.
I'll approach with a disarming demeanor to try to get what ground we can, but it is what it is.
All right. Give a persuasion roll for Ovola. We'll give her an effort as she tries to back you up.
Okay. Do you know what her roll is?
I think probably +5 or 6.
Holy shit. All right. Well, roll the +5, and she's gonna do her standard flirty Avola thing. Be like, "Oh, why are you being like that? I'm sure we could be closer." With a 14. I'm sure that's exactly what Avola would say.
So the captain is kind of looks at both of you, and then he just shrugs and he's like, "We don't need your friendship. Like I said, go about your business and leave us be."
Well, I missed something.
I flopped my persuasion roll.
What was the persuasion roll for?
Well, we walked up and talked to them, and I was trying to convince them that we were cool, but they want no part of us here.
Can I try?
I rolled for you.
I
figured you would.
Yeah. Are you a +5?
So I'm persuaded, right?
Yeah, persuasion 14. I mean, you're +5 or 6.
7.
Oh, you're 7.
Oh, okay. Well,
Even
still
better.
Worse.
All right, I'll kind of just take you by the elbow and be like, we should probably leave before we antagonize them. This isn't going well.
All right, I guess.
Yeah, he just snorts and he's like, I don't need your feminine wild here.
That's your loss.
Uh,
You're turning me around. Thank you.
That's
As
right,
we
you turned
leave, I'm
around.
just gonna like give him a look of like sort of just confusion. You're like, what the fuck are you? And then leave. Why are you like that?
He just scowls.
All right, let's go get a drink. I think after this sleuthing, we need beverages.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go find the rest of our comrades and have a little drink in the tavern.
Alright, so you guys can head to the tavern in the marketplace, and you meet up with everyone you know and love.
Yay!
Can we become normal size again?
Nope.
They all become
You're
small.
tiny. Alright, yeah, we can.
Sorry, we bumped into a strange part of town and we're like this forever. Sorry.
It's like one of those rooms that you walk in and you get like taller or shorter.
Yeah. Fun house.
So you
Yeah.
said there was nice rooms and shitty rooms?
I want
Nice
the nice
ones?
Right, yeah, for purchasing a room for the
Shitty
night?
rooms. Yeah. So the cultists were beginning to shuffle away towards the shitty one.
No wonder they're so angry all the time. Not a
And then the
well-funded
merchants
bunch.
were gonna stay at this one.
Alright. Yeah, I want to make sure I get a nice room because I need to spend 2 hours in it to master my spell.
If there's a temple, I'm gonna go find it and stay there. But
Yeah. Look it up now. Alright, so you can master your spell.
How
That'll
much is
be-
it again? 2 gold?
Yes.
All right, I will buy a nice.
2 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that for one night or the 2 nights that we're staying?
I guess you can go for the 2 nights. It's per night.
That's per night?
Woo!
4 gold? How nice is
Holy-
this room?
It's a 5-star inn.
Yeah, that's like double the daily wage of like a soldier. Right?
Yeah, that
This must be
Yeah.
super cool.
I mean, when you-
Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Maybe we'll lower it to 1.
No, I'm fine with it being expensive. I just like
I'm just
I
thinking
want
about like the
massage,
price of
you know,
drinks
Gotta be
like-
some
and like
fine
bath.
quality leather.
yeah, please explain to me the quality of this inn. Does it come with an unlimited amount of drinks? And if that is the case, I will be absolutely taking advantage.
Open bar room.
I'm gonna have to say no. No open bar.
No open bar. Complimentary champagne bottle.
So close.
Yeah, for sure. With the 2 gold, we'll get you a champagne bottle thrown in there.
Okay, so I
So I'll subtract 2 gold. We'll take our bottle. I'll just retire 2 hours earlier than everybody else to do my spell mastery. But for now, we're just hanging with the boys.
So
What's
I'm
it
gonna
looking
start
to?
celebrating, and I'm back in my regular look instead of my grizzled caravan guard look. I'm gonna say we did it. We got the caravan to where they were going.
Wait, do again. This is not where we were going.
But that doesn't make any sense. My caravan lead is stopping here.
Your caravan lead is cutting his losses.
Oh,
He has no more product.
So I'm gonna need to find a new
It's
costume.
broke.
Yeah.
It doesn't play long videos.
Well, I guess the
Snakes.
rest of the merchants are here, and yeah, I think you'd. Well, I'm sure nobody would be surprised if you stuck around regardless, but maybe you could get more work on the way. Booze them up. They're all over the place. Although, if we're all just us, I don't know that we are. We can talk about the cultists, but I don't want to do that if other people are around.
Tom, did you see the temples I put up there? Sorry, they're in the blue chat.
I just thought, dang, I'm just reading it now.
Okay.
that's where you belong.
All right. Sorry. Go on, everyone. You guys do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you should probably find some more work.
So I'm gonna start. So I look because I had done quite a bit of makeup to look very rough, and was wearing tattered clothes on top of my regular clothes.
Not exactly what you want to wear to a job interview.
I mean, it was what I wanted to wear to blend in.
yeah. Just bad joke.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start looking around. Instead of before where I just had a dag, I'm gonna start waving my rapier around. Like, oh, hello there. Are any of you fine gentlemen looking for a new guard
He's just randomly at people.
at different merchants? I know all the merchants. You're right. I should know all of the merchants. Which merchant do I think needs a guard the most? Because I do know all the merchants from drinking.
That's fair. And so, eyeing up all the merchants, you realize that this man you've never seen before.
Oh, he looks like a swindler.
Oof. Oof. Okay, so for him, I'm going to specifically using my Master of Intrigue. I'm going to put on the classiest accent that I know.
Okay.
God, what does Dukin think the classiest accent
I'm
is?
just thinking, I don't know. And if he didn't tell me, I honestly don't know what I would make it into.
Well, we are close to Waterdeep. They probably have some pretty pompous accents over there.
hello there.
Yes, the queen, I forgot. The classiest bitch ever.
The queen.
I would like to join your caravan. Pip pip.
Beep, beep.
He looks at you skeptically. I do say, are you not part of the caravan?
I might have been, but I'm looking for work, and all that. I'm quite skilled with a blade.
You don't say. So give me a perception roll. We'll see how angry or happy he is.
You can just tell by how he waves it.
Wait,
I don't
perception?
know. With persuasion.
Oh, persuade.
Yeah, did I say perception?
Does he appreciate
Persuasion.
your accent? He fucking loves it.
Alright, so yeah, he's taken aback by the, I'm guessing, dashing swordplay that you performed, swinging around and pointing him out.
Quite.
And he looks you over and I imagine that's not your real voice. Quite convincing.
So
Guys?
given the way that this guy looks, I wink at him and I say, in a completely different, not my accent, you'll never know my real voice.
So he's just like
What is-
eyes wide and taken aback. Oh,
And then
very
with the-
good, very good.
With a third voice in Elven, I will say, what is a real voice anyway?
Brava, brava. He bows slightly. It's like, but I do say I will need somebody who can guard me on the streets or on the road and not just entertain me.
So to that, I'll use the ring to make an illusionary copy of myself, and then duel myself to show how skilled I am with a blade.
So at that he claps and he's like, marvelous, marvelous. You're hired. And then he calls for drinks for the two of you.
Perfect.
Alright, so you are hired on as a bodyguard. And the night progresses cordially as he debates you endlessly on whatever topic you seem to bring up. He wants to play a devil's advocate. But he's nice enough, especially when it comes to pouring drinks.
Oh, perfect. Then we'll discuss the fine differences between the various types of ales, and how I much prefer an ale that is made with a healthy but not overdose of hops.
He disagrees.
Perfect.
Respectfully, of course. Anyone else want to do things throughout the evening?
I would like to sleep.
Well,
Going to sleep already?
done. Anyone else?
Wait, what?
I'd like to drink a little bit too much for a hobbit.
Into the house you go.
Okay.
when we hit that 2 hours to bedtime, I will do my spellmaster before the long rest.
Okay, so like things are gonna be pretty chill in this town unless you make it so. So
I'd like to buy potions.
Good
Okay.
call.
no problem. They are 55 gold a pop.
Never mind, I don't have gold.
Okay.
What did you look for?
Potion.
I got
Potions.
15 gold to my name.
Oh, I have 4 potions, my friend.
I'm just gonna buy some more pork chops then.
Pork chops for your
Alright.
pet.
Yeah.
That'll be like a silver. Not even.
I'm gonna buy 3 then.
Yeah.
So is this still
So
the
you-
first day, or this is the next day?
Yeah, we're going into the end of the first day.
Okay.
So you guys kind of arrived. I guess, yeah. We'll say you guys arrived halfway through the first day, and so now it's night. You'll sleep, and then you'll sleep. You'll spend a full day here tomorrow, sleep, and then leave the next day in the morning.
Alright, so while I'm trying to do my mastery of predatory dance, copying it on my spell book, I just basically took it. I went to my room and I cleared all the furniture off the floor, and I'm like trying the stances and like jumping around. And whoever's next to me could just like hear me thumping around and crashing into shit and like weird magic, just like going around as I try to figure this shit out. A lot of frustration over the course of 2 hours. This weird mystical spell that no one's ever heard about.
Is he next to me?
Yeah, who wants to be next
Who?
to me?
His room?
Yeah.
Yeah, his room's next to yours.
So, if I can hear this, and I'm obviously trying to get my beauty sleep, so the bags under my eyes when I can pick up on, I'm gonna get up while he's doing this and go bang on his door real quick.
Okay.
So while you bang on my door, I'm literally like on one foot at a table, and I get surprised. I just like fall into a heap, and all the furniture just flies around, makes even a huger crash. Sorry, I'll keep it quiet. Oh, I'll do the theoretical part now. I light a candle on the floor.
Half of me wants to still open this door and can proceed with plan. The other half of me wants to turn around and go back to my room.
Where it's strictly academic.
1v2 and make my decision based off that.
Sure.
And so, like, as you look around the room, you just see, like, everything's, like, knocked down and torn apart. Like a little tornado ripped through the room.
I did not do it right. It's like that. Yes. Okay. So, original plan. I'm gonna open the door now that everything has fallen to the floor. I'm gonna walk over you and put my hand on your shoulder and be like, "Listen, I will murder you if you keep dancing around your room all night."
You see my face just goes like pale. Like,
And then I
Ah!
pat you on the back, and as I pat you, there's gonna be a little shock to kind of make my point, and then I'm gonna pat you again with.
All right. Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
you
I was
know,
just excited. I was so
Like a
excited.
really strong, like static cling type shock. Not like I'm gonna shocking grass you. There's like a little
Just enough to keep me awake for the next 4 hours dancing.
enough that if you start dancing again, I might shock you.
No, you're right. You're right. I totally right. I'll clean this up.
So I go back to bed and let you continue your dancing. Not your dancing. Your book reading.
I'll just read by candlelight and finish the transcribing. Being like, yeah, I was a little carried away there. I should probably clean this up by morning.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna go back to sleep now with a smile on my face. Be like, "Ha, I shot him."
Nearby made me piss myself.
Alright. Making a note about that, Troy danced so hard, Evola had to shock him.
Dance
Never gonna
predatorily.
dance again.
I'm never gonna.
We shall see. We shall see. I made a note. Perfect.
Every time I dance in
Okay.
her presence, it's just like, oh god.
Would anyone else like to do things throughout the evening?
I'm good.
Cool. You know, not saying this one way or the other, but you know, this.
I'm
No,
putting
I'll get it.
shit
I'm not
in
saying
my
anything.
spell book. Predatory dance.
So next day starts, goes up, morning goes in, and you guys are in the town. And yeah, it's just a town. Not really that big of a town. Nothing really exciting is happening. People are just restocking and replenishing their goods, getting stuff ready for the road the next day, and enjoying the peace and quiet, and not walking for one day.
I'd like to ask around some townsfolk about how the lord of the town, with his very obvious castle, treats them.
Interesting. The folk hero himself. Herself.
Yeah, hold up, I'm just reading about it.
Feel like
So the town is governed by dukes through the Tyndall's family line. I feel like I should be able to say that, but I'm not going to.
Heimdall, like Heimdall,
Okay.
but like always on time.
Yes. Okay. So there's a duke. I mean, apparently I can't read, but we'll start with that. The Council of Guilds now controls the town.
Oh, good. Okay. I hate dukes, but not enough to do anything to a council of guilds.
Democrat.
Yeah, so it was founded by a duke. Duke was, I guess, he granted a town charter to the Council of Guilds, actually. The guild turned it over. I was like, was he overthrown? Was it bad? No, it's all pretty pleasant. Now it's run by a Council of Guilds, and each guild has a guild master. So they meet in the fortress. Yeah. There is a Duchess and Duke still, but they're figureheads.
Airheads.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Nothing really out of place here. I wasn't sure. I'm like, oh no. I haven't actually looked into the politics of this town.
Oh, good to hear.
Does that prompt in any
Okay.
Dugan actions?
No? Yes?
No, no further actions.
Alright, so then if nobody else wants to do anything else,
I want
the
to
day
talk to
progresses.
Shinnon.
Okay.
For a second, I
hopefully
thought you
with
said I want
Avola.
to talk to shithead.
Oh no, I would. That name will never catch on. I respect this elf too much. But yeah, Avola, I want to take you to talk to Shinnon.
Okay, I
Because-
go with.
So I imagine Shinnon, I don't know if you got a room at the inn or you just kind of camped outside.
I would
You're
assume
like
that they didn't let my pet in, so I probably just camped out.
fair enough. Like outside the town grounds, or like do you just sit outside the town, like the inn, and sleep with your dog there? So
Like
I
a
assume that
bum
you're
or
a
like a
badass,
camper?
like. Well,
I'd
he's
probably be
an
in a
elven ranger, right?
forest.
So he could just like sit there and go into reverie and
That's
basically
very
be
true.
asleep. Like, I don't know. It's your call. I don't know how
Do I
you
even
feel
need to
about
sleep?
staying with the caravan. You don't need to sleep. That's what I'm saying.
I guess
You
my
can go
dog
into.
needs to sleep though. I just chilled while my dog slept.
That's fair. Because like essentially, if he found somewhere comfy, being like as weather beaten as he normally is, I doubt that a town would bother him to just sit outside and sleep.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would give that like same attribute to anybody else.
Yeah,
is,
that's like an
my
elvish
point being.
trance thing.
Yeah, essentially, because he's like a ranger who's used to the woods. Like, I'm imagining them having a porch and Shadon just sitting there with his dog and then going into reverie.
Or would the hustle and the bustle of the city be too much for someone used to the solitude of the woods? I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. But I'll let Kirk make the decision.
Yeah, that's part of your character.
Could you chill out and relax in a city of 900 people?
At nighttime, probably.
That's fair.
Nice.
And if something woke me up, then maybe it was of note. Maybe it was important
That's
that
fair.
I see that.
I mean, you're a pretty tough looking dude for this town, and you do have a pretty fierce looking dog next to you. so I doubt anyone's gonna fuck with you.
Are we reconvening
Anyways.
with the caravan at all?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of doing business in this area right now, so you can kind of see their wagons all here.
Okay.
So they won't be leaving like subtly, essentially.
But I'm reconvening with you. Gonna
Okay.
catch you
You
on
guys
your
can chat.
porch in the morning, I guess. And Avula and I want to say, Shannon, I know we spoke about that cultist faction before. They seem to be gaining members here, like a lot that we don't recognize. And we tried to talk to them about it, but they definitely spurned our efforts. I wonder if you can use your position as commander of the caravan to kind of vet them and see what's going on and see if they can offer some explanation, because there might be some information to be had here.
Do they even listen to us?
They would listen to you, I would think, because you command
Did
the
they,
caravan.
though? Did they even listen to their commander in the last fight when they just sat there and guarded themselves?
That's a good question.
Like, they haven't really even defended the caravan at all. I don't think
have they responded to Kirk's direction at all in the battles? Nick?
What's that? Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't think they've responded to any
No,
direction.
not really.
So they don't recognize you.
No, they just seem to fight for themselves. They didn't even do the last commander, right? The guy that died.
Not really.
So I guess it would be up to you if you wanted to make an issue of it, but there might be a stance in that bringing in so many unknowns, vagrants perhaps, who knows? You may have a solid footing to investigate such a matter, but I don't want to impose if that makes you uncomfortable.
I think we just keep an eye on them. We could ask them about the new people, but they've obviously picked them up in this town, no?
It
spy
could
on
be
them?
that, or this could be a meeting place, like a nexus of other travel routes of these cultists. The roots run deep all over the place. They're a very large faction. And I wonder what, who they're meeting with and what they're learning. I don't know how we can find out. Avola and I failed miserably in trying to scout that.
That was a good effort. I liked it.
It was
I
very,
didn't
very
expect
fun.
it, so I liked it.
Yeah, that's all good things. But I figured I'd put it on your radar if there's anything you thought you can do. But either way, our mission remains unchanged. We will follow them to where are we headed again?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. To Waterdeep, which is fairly close. It's like
Mhm.
Baldur's Gate or Waterdeep. Baldur's Gate or Waterdeep. From Baldur's
That
Gate to
started in
Waterdeep.
Baldur.
Excellent.
Yep.
Waterdeep, much closer
The
to
whole
my home
Sword
city.
Coast. Man, I read so many things about this book being like unplayable. But honestly, I really like this campaign.
Just needs the right people.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Alright,
no,
cool.
if that's what it is, we can leave it at that. And I'm not stealthy. They've already seen us. Maybe Dugan can investigate. She's pretty quiet, but she is just as liable
Maybe,
to set them on fire.
Silent infiltration.
Silent infiltration? Definitely not Dugan.
Rather not rustle the feathers, as they have a lot of numbers.
Yes. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just over worrying. It's just I don't want to miss anything when there's so much at stake.
I think that you're probably appropriately worrying, but there's no way in the world that I am
Not
going
caught
to
again?
try to.
Oh, Dugan. I didn't even see you there. I'm sorry. I meant no offense. But no, that's comforting.
I had to do quite a bit to get back in the caravan after we dropped off Bade.
I was very surprised at your voice. I thought we had royalty in the tavern for a moment, and whoa.
So I'd like to wink, and then just say, there's a lot you don't know about me.
Interesting. Yeah, I suppose there would be.
Alright. You guys
Keep an
are
eye
here.
on them. Maybe we'll
We'll say Calix comes and join you guys as well.
done praying. Hey there, Calix. Join us on this porch that Shannon found.
I don't know if it's Thomas actually here or not, but I'm assuming Calix would probably lend his support to the conversation quietly as you guys say your parts, unless you're saying something truly wrong.
Yeah, we have vetoes for the fire attack, so Calix should be good.
Exactly. So
Yeah, if that's all she wrote, that I think that's good for me. I'm content to meander about the day.
Okay.
Just relax after all the traumatic shit has happened.
Yep. Just yeah, that's pretty much all I had planned for Daggerford then. If you guys don't want to do anything, and then by the end of it, the caravan's people will gather their new supplies and whatnot for the last 10 days of the journey here. And they all start to gather around this area, calling for their guards and whatnot to come to attention. Get ready for the remaining journey. All the caravaners, or the culters, sorry, all the cultists as well.
Damn culters.
Culters, yep. And so, like, as the people are, like, gathering together, you notice that, like, maybe a third of the people left, and then you gained a third of new people altogether.
What percentage of the new people is cultists?
It's difficult to say.
Significant, I guess. But
I mean, you don't really notice that many, like, new people with the cultists.
oh, so wait, is that we noticed lots of people before, but not all of them has joined us, or just there wasn't too many
Okay, so
overall?
let me start from the beginning, so just because I'm not 100%. So say there was 80 people on the caravan with you guys when you entered the town.
Yeah.
Maybe 30 or 40, maybe 30 of those people stayed in the town.
Yep.
Including Bade and some other people. They were like, this is our stop. 30 additional people joined the caravan, boosting it back up to 80.
Yep.
So I can't say it's how many of them are cultists.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like the cultists have a... There's nobody really new walking with the cultists, like maybe a few extra people, but...
Okay, so let me put it this way. When we seen the cultists in the drill yard, and we seen a lot of people we didn't recognize talking to the cultists, are those people represented?
Did I say a lot of people?
Oh,
did
well,
I say a few people?
A few, whatever it was.
So it was maybe
I
you would
mainly just want
recognize
to
3
ask,
people.
did they talk to people? Were they hanging with people out there that aren't leaving with us? Like, did they talk to people who stayed or left?
Gotcha. So the
Are they
people
sending out
they spoke to,
messages? Yeah.
the people that they spoke to, are they in the group now?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, so roll for perception.
Okay. My epic +1 as I try to figure this shit out.
And then I'll give you advantage because you did work.
What?
I'll give you an advantage on this roll as well because of your spying.
Okay. I got
Okay,
15.
so you do notice like 2 of the people that they were talking to are now amongst the group.
Okay, but there are some who aren't.
Yeah, so these 2 guys in the group without purple are new.
These 2 without purple. Okay. So
we should hire some muscle ourselves, guys.
Hire some muscle. We are the hired help. I think it would be.
They seem to be with the cultists, but they also don't have weapons.
So I want to.
They just have hoods up and they're just with them.
So Dugan, I want to point out those 2 people. We seen them meeting with those people in the courtyard before, and they appear to be unarmed. Maybe you can use your ale-bound wiles to learn more about their purpose here. You are so good at meeting new people.
So I'm going to wait until we stop for the night to camp before trying to drink with them.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Because walking and drinking is just not...
Yeah, that's I wouldn't condone that.
I'd imagine it's not like
socially acceptable.
That they picked up people.
So you said you wanted to hire more muscle, Shannon?
Well, I mean, if you're that worried about them growing in numbers, then we could always just...
Oh, sorry. I'm not worried about them growing in numbers so much as why they're growing in numbers. I just maybe I'm reading too much into things, but maybe they have something else they needed to transport from here, or maybe they were passing information or receiving information from things happening in their compound. What's ahead? I have no doubt we can take them in a fight, but our destination would be lost if we did.
All right. So you guys can talk to Xavier as you're moving forward. You guys are all kind of together, like shuffled together, speaking as you're moving out of the city area. And Xavier points out these 2 additional people. So you guys are now moving out of the city, like proper, and the caravan is like mounting up and moving out. And so you guys are all kind of moving back to your like respective posts, essentially, as the caravan rolls.
We're after those 2 giants in the distance.
Wait, what? Oh, yes, yeah, exactly. So we'll get you guys over here, and we'll say that the first night goes down with. Did you want to speak to them, like the first night of the road? Or I guess we can just say that this is immediately leaving the town.
I think
So you guys are a few hours
it's
out
up
of the.
to Duke.
That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, nope, doesn't work. Did I put you guys on this page with me, or did I just move there on my own? Okay.
I don't see
I
the
see a
players yet.
page.
You guys are now on a new page with people walking?
Yeah, I see people, but not the players.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant to grab.
Cool. Yeah, I think
Here we go.
David said he wanted to do at the day's end.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll start the day off, and then what happened to the... Is there not a wagon in here?
I only see cultists.
Mm-hmm.
Go,
guys are
Maddie.
here.
Scroll down.
Cultists everywhere.
If you scroll down, you'll see us.
I see
lost
us.
Eldari's wagon. Huh. Where did it go? Anyways, yeah, you guys are now at your respective posts in the line.
Yes. Where's it over here?
Wagon. You're at the front, basically right behind the cultist.
Oh, perfect. You know, I'll give them a wave. Hello.
Make
Away
you
we
guys
go.
more appropriate size. Alright. So, yeah, you guys are walking along, and, yeah, we'll just say that the first night comes... You guys want to drink with them? No, we'll do this now. So, everybody is, like, walking and moving towards, and Dugan is kind of up here now conversing with his new person. I guess Calyx is a little further back. And I accidentally put mushrooms on here somehow. Don't see that.
What? Fuck!
Swear this
No!
This is on purpose. This has to be on purpose.
It honestly isn't. It's because I keep
My
using like, the
nightmares.
same tiles. I honestly don't know how that keeps... I don't know.
No, this is what happens when you see the things that we've seen.
When I put too many mushrooms down on the field.
Like, oh god.
There he is. Okay.
Okay. So, as you're up here, I'm going to get Dugan to make a insight roll.
For
Okay.
Owen Evanmore?
Hmm?
For his merchant?
For just in general.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so you kind of see one of the cultists like glancing at you with like an eyebrow raised, but then he looks back to his work and goes about it, and he doesn't seem too out of place.
He's got a crush on you.
Okay. Ooh. Taking a glance back, can I wink at him?
Yeah.
I do enjoy winking. Maybe bat my eyebrows a little bit.
You see him kind of like be taken aback a little bit, but then he like, plays it off cool and like walks around the horse to the front here.
Are you laughing back there, David?
Very much so. I'm a bad flirt, but I'm a flirt.
You see him like as you're like looking at him and like trying to flirt. You see him like speaking to the one guy on the horse, and then he kind of like nods his head in the direction of you.
Oh fudge. I feel like I am going to get murdered.
I mean, I didn't mean for that.
Oh, I know that. That's how Dugan feels.
Okay, so the caravan keeps going. You know, the kid just wait here in stasis for Dugan to make a decision. So you're kind of like staring and flustered and scared a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody's moving forward. And what do you want to do? Do you like keep an eye on the guy as we like walk? Like it's still kind of getting into the afternoon of the day. There's still a couple hours of caravan walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance, but keep as close of an eye on the cultist as I can.
Okay.
And if it looks to me like he's about to turn around, I'd like to change my gaze to his butt so that he thinks I'm staring at his butt.
Okay. Want to roll a deception for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, butt deception. The best kind.
So
The butt does not lie. The hips don't lie.
you're not really quick at moving between them. You're actually quite caught up by the bum when you pretend to look. You're
Darn.
like, oh wow, that's actually quite the physique that man has. And then he looks back and sees you, and you're like, oh fuck, like I'm so far behind my deception. And so you walk on into the evening, and yeah, you can still see him like glancing back on occasion,
Okay.
but he definitely caught you like looking, and now he's like even more like leering, kind of, but not really. He's still trying to play it coy.
Is he trying to pick her up?
I think you should give Dugan some advice on femininely wiles.
All right.
Flubbed that terribly.
I'm
So-
I'm gonna walk. Can I go talk to Dugan about this? I would like. Wait, no. Wait, what? Dugan.
I'm gonna put you all here in this area. So
Oh god, let this happen.
We're gonna discuss femininity. If I can say the word properly, because apparently my brain's like no.
Femininity.
Femininity. Oh god, this is on Twitch.
Yay!
Okay. So if we're discussing femininity, then I'd like for us to go practice our feminine wiles on the cultist.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast guidance on you so that you can do it even better
Okay.
because I have my full faith in you.
So you're gonna go flirt with the one that's been staring at you all day, and you're gonna introduce me to his friend. Is that your plan?
I'm gonna I'm gonna try to use you as my wing woman, if that's Yeah.
So just don't turn around and go, have you met Ebola? Don't do that.
okay. So I'm gonna take your advice. Have you met Ebola?
No, don't say that. You don't say that. Just okay. So what are you wearing right now?
Classic trickster.
Right now I'm wearing I would like to say armor.
Does this show
I
off
got rid of my
boobage?
tattered clothes.
You're wearing tattered clothes.
He got rid of it.
No, I'm not wearing tattered.
Is it like V-cut at least? You know, can you see the groove? Oh, it's fine.
You have daggers. You can make V-cuts.
Just wait. You ruined it. Because if there's none, I'm just gonna take my dagger out and cut a slit into her shirt.
Yay. Dude,
There's not currently a V cut because it's
Okay, well, I'm cutting a slit into your shirt.
okay.
just
like, I'm
instantly,
like-
just like.
I'm not pleased, but such is the way of the world.
I pat you on the shoulder and be like, I'll sew it back together. Give you a
Right.
zip.
I'm wearing a breastplate.
You're wearing a breastplate underneath.
Yes.
Whoa. Well, that's
Okay. So as important as that is, does it at least show a little bit of shape?
Oof. Oof. Based on the size, I'm gonna go with it would show off muscular pectorals rather than like a breast-shaped breastplate. Because it would have been made for like a child or a half. So
washboards.
I don't see the Smith having
it's
made it
not
that
like,
way.
It's not like a Laura and her breast.
It's not flattering.
Okay, I'm back.
You might have to take the breastplate off.
Okay. Yeah. Take the breastplate off. You'll just have to hide a knife somewhere and just be ready to run away.
Okay, so I guess I can get in advance. I'll take my breastplate off and I'll put on my leather armor.
Yeah. Just make sure the leather armor kind of shows the girls off a little.
Okay,
Show the
we can
girls
do
off.
this. Yep, we can show off the girl. But you've sliced quite rudely into my breastplate, so now it just has a little scratch.
Okay, so you guys can see this is the cultist that was staring. Give him.
So I'm gonna turn you around and give you a little nudge. Be like, go, let's go, come on.
Okay.
Go hit him.
So we're gonna walk over to him.
As we walk over, I'm gonna whisper in your ear and be like, if you're gonna set me up, at least set me up with a cute one, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to find a cute one.
Perception?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll do investigation.
Investigate the cuteness.
All right. You find a cute one. This one.
And I'm gonna say, because Ebola told me not that way, I'm gonna use the skill that I have as a as a master of intrigue to do my best to mimic the way that she says, "Have you met my friend Ebola?" Which all I can tell you is not. Have you met my friend Ebola? So it's not that way. It's totally different.
It's not condescending. I promise. Okay. Let's do this. Here we go.
Alright, we're there.
Yep. So as you guys move forward, you see that the one that's kind of been like noticing Dugan actually like takes a step back, and like others move forward to like intercept you guys.
Competition.
Move here. The cute one will come here too. Pink. He's got pink. He's cute.
I'm gonna look at him and give him a little wink.
He's like, oh, like give me a persuasion.
Come on, big money, big money, big money. Woo!
He's quite flattered by your attention. It's like, oh, yes, hello. And he smiles broadly and stupidly.
I'm gonna smile back at him.
He's quite taken. Alright, so Dugan, what do you do? You can see this guy kind of like taking another step back and like standing by the light in here, but he's like staring intensely at you. And,
So I'd
he's
like
lowering
to...
his like eyebrows too now and like studying you intensely.
So I'd like to reach into my belt and take out a flagon of ale, and be like, I'm pretty sure I see some new faces. Who'd like to join me for a drink?
So this guy's like smitten by Ebola. This guy moves around here. Roll persuasion.
Sorry. Who'd like to join us for a drink?
Yeah, I'm definitely down for a drink. Hee
Alright, roll persuasion with advantage.
Me or Ebola?
You.
Oh, not me. Okay.
No, you've already done your thing. But you can help him by saying that. Alright, so you get 12. And so this guy's like, we don't need no halfling kind here. And he like turns around, like kind of starts like looking at Ebola. And this guy's gonna be like, okay, yeah, I could have a drink.
Wait, why is the other guy looking at me?
Because you're not a halfling.
You're the
He's
hot
racist.
one.
But we're drinking together.
I think you might need to
I-
sell your quirky
Yeah,
friend.
I don't think that you've drank together with men before. If you don't think that's how it goes.
No, yeah, you need to sell your nerdy quirky friend, or be like, look, take one for the team, like one of those. Like,
I'm gonna turn to the one that's infatuated with me, and I'm gonna be like, your friend that's been staring at mine. Why is he?
my friend likes him.
My friend thinks he's cute. Why is he leaving?
What, this guy?
This guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking him. Yeah, I'm asking about him to my pink guy.
The one who's infatuated.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, this guy, he like kind of like snaps out of his stupor and like looks over and he's like, oh, that's Drumma. He's just intense. Don't worry about him. And then he goes and looks back to you.
Okay.
This guy is gonna be like, get these women out of here. We have work to do.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, you're no fun. And then I'm gonna take Dugan's ale and pass it to pink guy.
Okay, he happily accepts and takes a drink and smiles stupidly. And he's like, oh, lighten up. And he like shoves his friend.
Does his friend drink?
This guy? No.
Yeah.
He scowls. Roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion. With advantage? No.
Unless
I
somebody's
don't
helping
need
you.
it. I'm great.
Whoa!
Drink
So you throw on like the poutiest face, with the biggest eyes, and you're like, oh, please, like whatever you say, I can't do it. It's a 20. It's perfect. I don't know what it is.
What would the perfect? What would be the one, Lydia?
Yeah, Lydia, you gotta tell us how it goes.
What's nailing this guy?
Oh, come on. Don't you just want to have a little bit of fun? You work so hard all the time.
You just see his mouth like drop open. He's like, "Ah." And he's like, I do work hard all the time. You're right. I will.
You need to treat yourself better. And then I'm gonna wink at him, passing the flagon of ale.
All right, so these guys are both smitten, and they're happy to accept part of the ale.
I'm gonna do like the fake girl laugh, like I'm so innocent.
Okay, so these guys are all pretty smitten, and they're happy to share a drink with you guys. So we'll say there's like benches and stuff around here, so everybody's sitting.
Still trying to
But-
get that intense one.
Yeah, this guy, I'll keep the orange on him because that was what he had, is still angry and scowling, and then you kind of see him like turn and like walk around.
Oh, he's an angry one.
Why is he
Well,
angry?
I thought he was just intense.
He is intense. I shouldn't say angry, but he
What?
was just like staring and studying Dugan intently. And if you guys are like still paying attention to him, he just like scoffs and then like walks around the side of the wagon here.
Then I'm gonna nudge Dugan and be like, and then like throw on my charms for Mr. Yellow.
You go for the full
Dugan, go!
full
Escape!
marks.
Okay. So then I'm gonna be like, I think that 3-on-2 is just not enough of you for how much lady there is here tonight. Let me see if any of your friends are interested.
So this is the commander, just so you would recognize him.
Okay.
Oh, he's Mr. Wavy Lines.
Yep.
No, that's the Sid symbol. Did you know that?
Oh, is that what that
Is
is?
what?
I don't know.
That Commander Wavy Lines, whatever.
Okay. So I'm gonna a little bit of faking over stumbling and being tipsy, but a little bit of just like being tipsy. I'm gonna walk over to the very serious guy and be like, "Come on, you can join us for a little drink."
Oh my goodness! May the rolls be with you, Dugan.
Okay.
Oh my God, Dugan! Cast
As you
guidance.
walk over
This is
here,
the
roll
time.
persuasion.
Come on, Dugan! Come on, Dugan! Come on, Dugan!
I believe. No!
So he just like scoffs, and then you just see him like leer at you intensely and roll insight.
Oh, he knows you. Get away!
So like You can see that there's more to this than the situation at hand, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And
Back
he's,
away.
Get away from me.
Hmm. So I'm gonna say, all right, well, there's
You're lost.
plenty more fish in the sea.
So as you turn, he actually says, "Actually, wait. I apologize.
Oh my god,
I
Dugan,
will
run.
have that drink."
Run, Dugan, run.
Okay. So I'll walk over and I'll offer him from my flask, from my special secret flask. That is not at all what I offered the other guys. So, reaching into a secret pocket in my belt, I pull out the really good stuff.
So as you walk over to him, you can see him like quickly turn to this guy, and he like leans in, and then he kind of pushes him away, and the guy like stumbles back, kind of confused, but then walks back around the side of the wagon, and he turns back to you. He goes, "My lady, I am sorry. I was so angry earlier. I don't know what came over me." So he goes to accept the drink from you,
Okay.
and then as he goes and lifts it up to his mouth, he stops, and he goes, I had a thought. Can I show you something?"
No, Dugan, come back.
So you can roll insight again.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't.
He's gonna whip out his dick!
Of course. You could show me anything.
Dugan will miss you forever.
Come this way. It's just right around here. And so he leads you like 30 feet around, just outside like the light area of the camp.
Okay.
This is how rape happens, Dugan.
And then he like mentions the stars. And he's like, isn't it beautiful, the constellations? And so roll a perception for me.
Run, Dugan, please, run. His friend's there. It's gonna be.
And so you notice him subtly pulling a knife from his belt, starting to slip out of his belt area as he's like pointing up with one hand, and his other hand is slowly pulling it.
Okay.
I'll let you do what you want with that.
Oh my god! Scream for help!
What's happening?
I'm just scream for help!
What is your reaction, Dugan? Alright, so the knife flashes free of his sheath, and it comes towards you.
Okay. So now I will scream for help.
I recognize you, spy, from the camp, and he just like dives at you with his knife.
You screamed?
Yes, I scream. I scream at the top of my lungs.
Can I detonate?
Can you detonate? Is that what you just said?
Yeah! Use thunder wave, please.
Alright, so I guess I will have him launch an attack at you. You scream. And
Actually, I think
Date rape! Date rape!
I would just run, I wouldn't detonate. Because I'd be like, oh shit!
Yeah, a scream happens. Justifiably so.
So a scream rips through the camp area. You guys can react to that as you see fit while I
Do we all hear it?
find my... Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's all run in. I don't know about you guys.
I sprint, well, I don't sprint, but I run here. Can I see him trying to attack her?
The battle? Oh, what?
Can I?
Not yet.
Did
Okay.
Lydia thunderclap?
No.
She joked about it, but then
she
didn't.
thought about it.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I'm going to advance. Here,
Whoa.
and I'm going to pull out my weapon.
Oh wow, you did a lot of damage.
Well, she screamed. Okay, it's not good, and I'm.
That was a good surprise attack. Dude was so stunned by it. Got a crit.
Is that all of
Jeez.
my health?
No, it did
11?
like 11.
Or plus 11?
Right?
Oh,
No, I critted. It got
7
10.
plus 3
and
plus 7
28.
plus
No.
11.
It's 28. Yeah.
Is
Dude,
that
you
all
just
you
got
have?
dropped!
Oh, no, he doesn't do the second part of it because he doesn't have an ally.
Oh.
So he
Okay.
does a d6 plus a d6 plus 3.
Plus 3. Oh, that makes sense.
So he did 13.
So
I
the
don't know
rest.
what all this is. Yeah, the second part doesn't work. Because he hits that if he has an ally next to him.
Nice.
Oh,
But he
but,
shoot his ally away, the fool!
But he hit 13 and then he gets multi-attack, so he goes again.
Jeez. The rest of us are just like chasing after this.
And so Dugan quickly recovers and blocks the second attack.
Oh, yeah, it was advantage, right?
I thought he pulled out a dagger.
What a
He did.
beast. A Simadagger.
A Simadagger, yes.
That's one hell of a fucking dagger.
Yeah, no, I meant to say sword. I just belt there because she caught glimpses of it.
Okay, I'm gonna come out.
Are we
and
doing
just be
initiative
like,
order?
What the hell is going
Yeah,
on?
I guess we can all roll initiative. I wasn't expecting this, so I'm kind of
Is
caught
it
off
a-
guard. But
Yeah, I'm
Oh, it's a
somewhere
fight?
as well. I run in with Shinon.
This isn't just a scuffle.
Well,
no, it's a fight. I mean, this guy comes running in as well. Weapons drawn.
There's a big old dick move happening here. And we're all chasing after the screams of our women.
Okay, and I guess we'll get him to.
What is this? What is this Calyx over here?
I didn't have a token. I just clicked it to put it into turn order.
Okay.
My
That's
free
funny.
token.
Sorry.
Damn, Calyx, you look like a friggin' DS game.
Those guys.
And I'm still small. I was like being like very sneaky, giving the thumbs up behind the bushes, be like, "Yeah, go girls, go!" And then the screams.
Okay, so we got Calyx at 15. So Calyx, this guy actually goes first. So he gets another attack at Dugan.
I'm really curious about what he said, but I didn't technically hear it. This is one of the new ones. Very curious, don't you think, David?
Absolutely. I'm very confused. Oh, thank God. Wait, did he have advantage?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, because I have 17 AC right now because
Okay.
Ebola made me downgrade my armor by 1.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We were trying to flip the sex on.
He is.
Yep, gotta be sexier.
That guy got. How did he roll? 5. Okay. So he's like last. Kirk, what'd you roll for initiative?
12 and 6
Oh, okay.
For you and your pet?
for the wolf.
All right, you're next. After Calyx, actually, Calyx is next. And Kirk.
I got
By
my
your-
big fat 9. What's up? So scream, run in, see a stabbed Dugan, initiative.
Where is Calyx's token?
His Game Boy cartridge is over there by the horses.
Hey. Let's get you. And where's the wolf? Okay, Calyx, there you are. Down here somewhere, I'm sure, with your numbers.
Your numbers? The numbers
no.
are back?
They've never left.
Fuck.
They've always been here.
Haven't figured it out.
I'm sure there's like some sneaky ass reason why Nick knows they're there, but he's not telling us because it's like a countdown to destruction.
I was just thinking that. It's like a doomsday clock. All right. Yeah, there we go. Done. And that is pretty much the turn. What'd you get, Troy, for your roll?
9.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You guys can fight.
Is it my turn?
It's Calix's turn.
Oh,
Am I actually over here?
I mean, you'd probably be closer to your dude, like over here somewhere. So your
Yeah.
turn's probably running.
You say I'm gonna hop my horse.
Oh, true. I get you there. All right, we'll start with Shinon then, and you can just be en route. So next turn, put yourself close enough to get in there, because you're probably not 80 feet out.
Well, I was gonna say I can cast the spells.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My horse
Do
has
so.
50 feet.
Mind you, this is a weird reference point. I should open the map up into matrix form because they're like 30 feet out. He brought it a little further out.
He brought Dugan really far. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that we're like as far as you could possibly imagine it. We were able to look at
Like
the stars.
the edge of the light of the camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can just went with them.
what a sketch bag.
Actually, I'll just
Yeah.
turn on my star and then action dash for my flight.
I didn't think he was gonna be scary. I thought he was gonna just be a regular sketch bag.
Thought he was pulling out his dick, not a dagger. What the fuck?
My bad, guys. Caught you with the
So,
subtleties
I
of the
get-
town. The still
I get-
DD.
I love how this turned out.
Me too.
So I'm 20
Okay,
feet
like
in the
that.
air right here.
Okay.
Trying to get a look at the scream.
And I'm also full health.
Doubt it, based on the token. Just kidding.
The token looks full health.
I'm just kidding.
The grass really is greener on the other side.
Yep. Just happens that way. I guess that didn't really work.
So we had Calyx. What's Shannon doing?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't sure if he was done.
Oh, true. Yeah, I wasn't. Y'all, you are finished, eh, Alex?
Oh, where's my turn?
Yeah, I said I turned on my star and I dashed.
Where is your turn? You
I
rolled
had
a 10.
I didn't click on my token
You
first.
will
I'm
be
sorry.
directly before me. I'm a 9.
So I've obviously not gotten close enough, but
Yeah, I feel like I just want to
fuck
get
is
close
that?
enough to see what the fuck just happened. We're going off of a scream in the dark
What's
right
the-
now.
oh. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I really hate how I have to hug the walker.
Yeah, I can't make it like.
8.
I want to fix that.
I'm gonna draw my bow, knock an arrow, and I'm gonna yell at Dugan and Dude, and just be like, "What the hell's going on?"
Scream in the distance. Pull a gun on him.
very-
What the fuck?
Captain-y
If I am
shouting,
Command the
able to
situation.
say things, I will yell, "Assassin!"
yelling at the cultist more, the one with the sword that's out. I can see well in the dark.
Oh, okay.
this distance.
That's true.
I think you can shoot the guy, right?
I could, yeah. I'm yelling at him first.
Oh, okay, got it. You don't trust me.
No, I
Trust
don't
me.
know why he's doing it.
Do
and I
you
don't
shoot
wanna-
the mugger immediately, or do you tell him to drop his weapons? That defines who you are as a person.
Well, no. I mean, if you shoot one cultist, then all the other ones might want to fight.
And that
Maybe if it's-
justification as well defines you as a person. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean,
So-
it's more of like a captain thing to do.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm not knocking
Policing
you.
thing.
I'm not knocking you at all.
Do they respond at all?
So he
Seems
like
fine.
turns back and like growls in frustration and yells, "She attacked me!" And he like kind of moves around,
Wait, where the hell is she?
moves a steps back.
I'm gonna tell him to put the sword down.
She's gone. Oh, over there.
Right,
Oh,
over
on the
here.
right. I was looking at the wrong guy. Haha.
He's like, "No, she's a traitor."
Then
Or a spy. I shouldn't say traitor. Actually, yeah, he shouldn't say that either. So he's just gonna growl in frustration. Shouldn't be even talking to
She's
you.
a traitor! I mean, spy! I mean, ah!
Just kind of see him like flustered because he didn't expect her to like survive that attack. Essentially.
She's built like a brick wall. God damn it!
So yeah, he's not really making a ton of sense. It's kind of a perfect homage of him. Frustration.
then I'm going to use my dash action and go closer to him.
So he like points his sword at you
there.
as you come close. He's like, "She attacked me!" And just like see his eyes all wild.
And I'm gonna tell him that I can handle it from here. And he can stop, or he'll be stopped by force.
Ooh, recognize my authority.
Respect
just-
my authority.
You see him like look down at Dugan and like look at your bow, and then like just growl and like throw his blade down and put his hands up then and step back. It's like, then handle this one.
Nice. Is that combat concluded?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Wait, whoa. He's dropped his blade?
yeah. Unless you want to react to it, you guys can react freely now. Combat's
Yeah.
just
I'm
So,
gonna approach dude.
I'm gonna try to grapple him and kick him in the nards.
okay. So as you attack him, he's like, "See, she's crazy. She attacked me." And so like he kind of like just accepts the attack and then gets sacked for his like his ploy basically.
Damn it!
He's not basically like not even defending himself just to show Shinon that like he's not at fault.
But he
Yeah.
is.
We'll give like a roll for his performance, I guess.
Well, I
I mean, it doesn't really make much difference because you guys know how to react to that.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be hearsay, and I would probably have some favor to what Dugan says, but if he rolls really good, then maybe I'd trust him. I don't know.
He doesn't know your allegiances either, so he's just assuming that he could like
That's cute.
lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him get attacked, right? That's what you're saying.
yeah, I would say one of these two folk is bleeding a lot more than the other.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm not present, but that happened.
We'll say
Uh.
that if you're going towards it, you're here by now as you like pull up and they're talking.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd be like, what the fuck's going on?
It's like,
If it was
fucking
combat, I
thousand,
would have
dude.
like dashed and like Misty stepped in there.
His comrades come as well and is supporting him. Well, like as he comes over, he's like, "Yeah, like the bitch is crazy."
So I'm gonna
I'm gonna
drunken
Misty
stumble
step
towards
right
his
here. I'm just gonna.
comrades as well and be like, I just wanted to have some fun. And he pulls his little sword out of his pants.
Oh. Excuse me?
He just scoffs. He's like, "Ah, I tried to show the woman the stars and she attacked me. It's like some sort of crazy whore."
I'm
Can we?
watching. I'm gonna cut him off by standing here.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty not buying his story right now. Seeing as one
I'm
person's
keeping
bleeding
a
a lot.
lookout behind us.
So like, he just like says his piece, and then he kind of like scoffs at your like scowl, and then he
I'm
just
gonna
tries to
say,
walk past.
is that your story, sir? And my wolf is gonna intimidate him.
So like, he's gonna like look back at you, and this your wolf's intimidation.
Yeah, where the hell is it?
So he's gonna like look back at Dugan, like kind of all wild-eyed, and then at his
Oh my God.
companion, and then like gain strength from them, and resolve. And he's gonna be like, "Pff, I don't answer to you."
If he tries to move, I'm gonna block his path.
Yeah, he's gonna try and walk past like around Talismere. He's like kind of like looking at the dog and like eyeing it as you like kind of just like chest bump him as he's like moving past.
What do Dugan's injuries look like?
There's like a pretty serious slash on her forearm.
So in that case, I want to call that out to the crowd here, being like, "This woman has been slashed
Does he turn and look at her?
by a blade."
Yeah.
When he turns and looks at her, I want to shock him.
I'm gonna pick up his sword.
Like,
Turns
if-
back to make a statement, and then you grab him by the like his left arm as he's spinning.
Yeah.
So, do you unleash?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you don't have to roll aim. You can just hit damage.
I thought that was it. No. Okay. There.
Okay. So you like fry this guy's left arm, and like as like the light is coming off the like grasp, and he's like falling to one knee, like shaking because he's like so startled. You just see like you just hear unhand him, and you see like 6 other people running up behind.
Dang it.
I'm gonna curse under my breath because I actually have to go right now. I have to go back to work.
Whoa.
No.
Okay,
My boss took off right after work, so I have to go take care of the patients.
I
Oh,
see.
wow. Well, that's probably a good place to end it, anyways. But
Yo, Thursday? Yo, I'm hype. Thursday?
potentially, we'll see. I have a lot of stuff planned this weekend coming up because it's Thanksgiving, so I don't know.
I'm gone all next week. My mom's here for Thanksgiving, and then I leave like 2 days later for Vegas.
Just make sure you pre-roll a bunch of dice.
Yeah.
Well, if we
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah. I don't want this situation to sit for 2 months. This needs to. I gotta know. I gotta
No,
know.
that's fair.
I got to know.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
have a good night.
All right.
Session,
Alright.
guys.
Take care.
Well, hope you guys had fun. Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah, I would say so. That was a good time.
It's truly hard to know where the game's gonna go and what to prepare. I like got like so much further than this ready because I didn't know like what would take time.
I'm assuming basically everything that happened, aside from the fact that there was a town map, was ad hoc. Because that
what?
was ad hoc.
What me put in?
Was improvised. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like this whole section is like just like a little paragraph in the book. So I'm like, oh okay. Like it's kind of so vague, but at the same time it leaves you a lot of room to maneuver.
Things are happening.
But
These
this
fucks are gonna
particular
have to
episode
answer.
was like everything up until this point. I felt like I haven't emphasized the cultists enough, so I figured I'd give you a session about them.
I like it. Because that's sort of the whole goal, right? Is the
Yeah,
cultists.
exactly.
The rest is
Like, I was getting a-
distraction.
That's essentially it. I was getting kind of carried away because like pretty much this entire caravan trip is like me just having fun with the game because now I'm like, oh, basically I'm just running a battle simulator where you guys have to defend merchants. So hang on.
Yeah, terrifying mushrooms are canon now. Oh yeah, by the way, you're trying to save the world.
Yeah, just that's in the back of your mind here. We're still doing something important. But, figured I'd put the game back in perspective, swing things around.
No, this is probably good. You
moving in
get
the
plenty
story.
of time to think about how this fucking craziness is about to go down.
Yeah, no, this is not how I expected it to go down at all, so I had a lot of fun DMing it. Hopefully you guys had fun playing it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we'll call it an evening. I gotta pee, and talk to y'all soon.
Yo, who's down for games? Who's down for games and games?
Yeah,
After
I'll-
this.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Um, I'm currently on the way to a little bit of the west.
I could live
So
with
I got a
that.
question for you about the weekend.
This weekend or next weekend?
The wedding
I'll,
weekend.
I'll kill the stream here.